Man, I'm so sick of this. He ain't no street dude. She ain't no street dude. He wasn't raised like that. He wasn't born like that. To all y'all that know, nigga, if you black, if you were born black, nigga, you been in the struggle. I don't give a fuck if your parents was rich or whatever, nigga. You ain't never been accepted. Never. So, all this, he wasn't no street dude, he wasn't no street dude, this wasn't no street dude, ain't even. That shit don't apply to us. It don't apply to us. And I speak about that to say about the Tupac situation. They trying to discredit Tupac by saying he wasn't no street nigga. Let me explain you about Pac from my observation, right? And my, you know what I'm saying, my knowledge of life and just living out here on these streets and growing up and observing a lot of situations and a lot of things that went on out here in this world, right? When it's dealing with us, you know what I'm saying? Pac had knowledge. Pac was smarter than the average bear. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power. I'm going to say that again, because I don't think y'all heard me. Knowledge is power. You know what I mean? If you got knowledge, you can rule. If you got knowledge, you got power. So all this shit talking about Pac wasn't no street dude, wasn't no this, that nigga was smarter than the average nigga that he hung around. That's why he was head honcho. That's why people looked at him as inferior. That's why people had to get rid of him. All this, he wasn't no street dude. Pac grew up in the struggle just like the rest of you black motherfuckers did. How the fuck you ain't gonna classify him as a street nigga? And he black. You born black, you already got a strike against you, nigga. Don't get me started. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna hit you where it hurt at, cause I'm telling you the truth, nigga. He wasn't no street dude. He wasn't this, he wasn't that. That nigga had knowledge. That nigga was smart. You know what I'm saying? And got around a lot of, he probably wasn't hood. He probably didn't come from the hood, but he still was black. He probably didn't come from the hood. But when he got with the hood, he seen that these niggas was fucking dumb. And he didn't judge them. He taught. Pac was a teacher. He taught niggas. He didn't belittle you because you didn't know. He taught. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was a fucking prophet for real. Y'all ain't finna keep on acting like he wasn't who he was when we all know who Pac really was. The ones that know this, the ones that know. The people that's out here talking about he wasn't no street, y'all ain't no street dudes. And being a street dude ain't nothing to glorify. Pac could tell you that out his mouth. Being a street dude, coming from the street, coming from the slum, coming from the struggle, coming from the poverty, that ain't nothing to brag about. That's just every black person's story, nigga. So I don't want to hear no more after the date. I don't want to hear no more about none of that no more after the date. No more. Now this shit should go viral. Straight up. Real spill, truth be told. You heard me? I ain't from New Orleans, I'm from Alabama. You heard me? But I like they lingo. You feel me? Straight up, that's our lingo.